talking about. Thank
Say it.
y'all.
With your chest out.
Each and every, you know, I just love the love I get in this room. Thank you guys so much. Each and every one of you, before you begin the service, what should be done thoroughly and properly with your client? Consultation. Consultation is done so that I may ascertain what it is my client is looking for out of this service, right? So I am to ask thorough questions. We here provide you guys not only with a traveler that your client is required to sign. That traveler provides history information. It also has attached to it a consultation sheet that you can make notes with and get clear understanding of what it is that your client wants. Now, understand something. When I ask you guys, or I give you guys protocol, it's not so much about doing it for Ogle. It's about you developing the skill to do it for yourself. Okay? And so many of you, I'm not calling nobody out, but how many of you ask yourself the question, thoroughly consult with your client and have them sign their traveler before you ever even take them to the bar? Don't answer. It's okay. I know the answer because I work alongside I see. And that's why I'm addressing it for you this morning. This is how you avoid confusion with your client. This is how you make sure that, and see, once you go out into the field, salon owners are going to assume that you know how to thoroughly consult the client. They're not going to assume that they need to retrain you at this. I can't say how many times a student asked me, see, y'all know we give reduced service price. So I would want to learn the actual salon cost of these same services that you're giving. Okay, so that I can then look at this service and say to myself, okay, so if this is what this service gets me in the real world, okay, if I'm performing this service, now I can take these numbers, I can take my client count, because see, your traveler is designed to come back to you so that you may track your clientele. So that you may get a realistic number of what it is that you're doing in the salon day in and day out. It's about development. It's not about me telling you what to do. It's about your own professional development and growth. Because once you get out into the industry, no one's going to tell you this. They're going to assume that you know because you are now a professional. You're no longer a student. All right? So just keep that in mind. Consultation is where the service starts. A thorough understanding of what's being done. Questions to my clients so that they can communicate. And you as students, if you're giving that consultation and there's something that's not being coming across between you and the client, you have the luxury now to call on an instructor to come in and help you through that situation. You won't have that luxury behind these walls. So take advantage of it now and do it thoroughly. Okay? All right? And last but not least, before I go, let me apologize if I offended anyone during musical chairs. I gave a disclaimer before the game started that I am a competitor and I was going to try to win. Which brings me to the biggest story of the week, man. It's so tragic. My heart, my thought, my prayers go out to the entire Bride family, to all of the families that were affected by this tragedy. But what is the one thing you hear when you hear people talk about Mr. Bryant? They talk about his competitive nature, his Mamba mentality. I say this, and I'm not comparing myself to Kobe. However, I do emulate his behavior. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. So if you approach any task with the mindset that I'm going to work as hard as I can, because see, it's not by mistake that he climbed to his heights. It was through his commitment and hard work. That's how this really works. So if you get anything out of this, take away from it that, you know what, he lived his life. Forget basketball. he approached his life. That's why it was so easy for him to transition into the next phase of life, because he approached it with the same tenacity that he approached the game with. If you ladies approach your careers in that same way, I guarantee you will see the same type results in your own lives. It's not by mistake or chance. The seed you sow, I'm sure. I've told y'all the last 2 weeks, tragedy does not give you a warning. Can I say that? It doesn't. Does not. Live every day to the fullest. I stop taking time in life for granted. As much as my heart goes out for Mr. Bryant, it goes out more so for all those children involved, because they never even, at least he had the opportunity to live. Those babies, as a parent, oh my God, I can't imagine. So as you think about this, you think about the impact that one individual had on the world simply through the way he worked. All right, you have that same opportunity. I'm Success the Educator on all social media platforms. Follow me, I'll follow you back. Watch the videos, like the videos, share the videos. Let's share some positivity. Let's put some good out there, all right? I love each and every one of you, and there's nothing you can do about it. You ladies have a wonderful day.